Hi, my name is Lisa, and I will be your voice presenter all throughout this video lesson. Last video lesson, you were given an assignment to answer some questions about a topic titled Philippine Physical Activity and Dance. You were also given lecture notes to copy about Lesson 10, Basic of Folk Dancing, and about the Philippine folk and ethnic dances. In this video lesson we are going to recall about your previous topic discussed through video lesson, and then present to you new topic and a project. Let us begin our lesson by answering your assignment number 1. It says, study the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid that you already have in your notebook. Identify what part in the pyramid describes your experience in dance. Answer the questions below in your notebook. Please copy and answer. Number 1. Why do you need to study the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid? The answer is, you need to study the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid because it is an important tool to understand your daily participation in physical activities. Number 2. On which part of the pyramid describes your participation in dance? The answer is, participation in dance is described on the third level from the bottom of the pyramid. It says, the physical activities recommended to be performed twice or thrice in a week are tumbling, push-ups, pull-ups, dancing, and other that can improve the condition of your body. Physical activities in this level can also increase your heart rate, but are primarily for muscle conditioning. Number 3. According to the pyramid, how many times a week should you participate in dancing? The answer is, according to the pyramid, one should engage in dancing twice or thrice a week. Number 4. How much time should be devoted to the activity? The answer is, according to the pyramid, one should devote at least 30 to 45 minutes a day. This does not mean dancing non-stop for that long. This can be broken to 3, 10, or 15 minutes with 5-minute breaks in between. For question number 5, your teacher will decide whether your answer is acceptable based on its relevance to the question. Your answers are expected to be different compared to each other because it is related to your personal experience. The next activity that your teacher asks you to do is to copy the lecture notes about Lesson 10, the Basics of Folk Dancing. You were asked to copy the diagram in the lecture titled, The Philippine Folk and Ethnic Dances. Please revisit the video lesson if you have not yet done this lecture in your notebook. This will be included in your upcoming third quarter unit test in Physical Education 6. Now let us discuss your project in Physical Education 6 for the third quarter, folk dancing. First, let us discuss how you are going to do with your project number 1 titled, Fundamental Positions of the Arms and Feet. On a short bond paper you are going to compile the steps and descriptions of the fundamental positions of the arms and feet. Examples are given in the next slides. Here is an example. Please make sure that the instructions are easy to read, and you must replace the image of the model with your own actuating or performing the specific positions. You are also highly encouraged to create your own video tutorial of the said fundamental positions. Just make sure that your video contains a title, and for each position there is a description or instruction. Please watch the video next slide so that you can pick some ideas.
5 fundamental positions of arms and feet. 5 fundamental positions of arms. First position, raise arms to a circle in front of the chest. Second position, open up arms sideward, raise below shoulder level with a graceful curve. Third position, raise one arm overhead, while other arm remains in second position. Fourth position, raise one arm in front of the chest in a half circle, while other arm remains overhead. Fifth position, raise both arms overhead in a graceful curve.
The 5 fundamental positions of arms. First position, second position, third position, fourth position, and fifth position.
5 fundamental positions of feet. First position, bring heels close to touch, toes apart. Second position, bring feet apart sideward. Third position, bring the heel of one foot to touch the instep of the other foot. Fourth position, bring one foot in front of the other foot to walk strike. Fifth position, bring the heel of one foot to touch the toe of the other. Five fundamental position of feet. First position, second position, third position, fourth position, and fifth position. Five fundamental position of arms and feet. First position, second position, third position, fourth position, and fifth position.
For your project number 2, you are going to compile the following folk dance terms in a portfolio same as project number 1. You are also highly encouraged to create a video tutorial or compilations of these dance terms. Please watch the video next slide.
Arms in lateral position. Both arms are at one side, either sideward, right or left. This may be done at shoulder, chest, or waist level. Kumintang. A movement of the hand from the wrist, either clockwise or counterclockwise direction. Sarok. Cross the right foot in front of the left, bend the body slightly forward, and cross the hands down in front of the right hand over the left. Bilaw. To turn palms of hands up and down alternately, hands at waist level in front. Brush. Striking of the ball of the foot or the toe tap against the floor. This is usually done in a forward or sideward direction. Dosido. It is a movement in square dancing in which two dancers move around each other in a back-to-back position and return to their original places. Hayon-hayon. A hand movement wherein one forearm is placed in front and the other at the back of the waist. Slide. To glide the foot smoothly along the floor. The movement may be finished with or without transfer of weight. Pivot. To turn with the ball, heel or whole foot on a fixed place or point. Point. Touch the floor light with the toes of one foot, weight of the body on the other foot.
Here is an example of portfolio compilation for project number 2. You may compile project 1 and 2 as one portfolio. For video compilation, please send the video file directly to the designated Dropbox in Edmodo for checking and grading. For portfolio, please take a photo of each page and send it to the designated Dropbox in Edmodo. Never attach the portfolio as Word or doc file, because there is a tendency of replication of such file. If this instance happen, each submitted projects that are obviously replicated, whether it is the original or copy, shall be marked not greater than 50% and shall be divided by how many copies were reproduced. Please also be reminded that your portfolio must contain evidence that you tried or performed the dance steps or folk dance terms. That's all for this video lesson. See you again in our next video lesson.